Hey, fire signs, welcome in. Welcome back if you're upright. I send you love and light. If you're not upright, you're not willing to look in the mirror and be upright, get off my channel, please. I don't have no time for you. I don't have no time for somebody who wants to be crazy in the earth realm. If you are new, don't know how you found this channel, but my channel's real intense. I go after demonic entities that are actually infiltrated in people, and we just look at it here on the channel. We got people that's got some real big fat problems, and they don't want healing, and that's your business. You have free will to leave this channel and go live your life and do whatever you feel like you got to do, but you don't have a right to come up in here and to be in somebody's energy space in the earth realm and just wreak havoc just because you will like doing some nonsense. Okay, that stuff is mental in a really big way, and I will go after that kind of stuff on this energy on this channel, and we attack that type of energy here. Okay, so if you can handle it, then welcome. If you can't, see you later. Okay, it's a no-nonsense channel. I am very focused on this work, whether people like it or not. I have a right to work for the God of the universe, and to do a judgment against wickedness. So anyway, that's who I am. I will not say I'm sorry for that. Let's go ahead and come on in here. Yehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth, you get the last say. I thank you for freedom of speech. That is my rights. You gave me breath to live and move and breathe and have my being, and nobody gets to take that from me or anybody else. Thou shalt not murder. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt, it's sad that you have to say thou shalt not. And people are so twisted. People should be able to just get on with their life and enjoy life, and people just got so controlling. And I just think you're fighting this battle. You're going to knock down every one of your enemies that think that they can control another person. Take every foul demonic thing out of the way. Show me fire. We have a backstabbing piece of nonsense. Somebody's got their hands tied, I guess. Somebody did get their hand tied, maybe even had some type of brutal death that's taken place. Somebody mental out here today. Mental came out real strong in another reading. People, this is half of the world that we are dealing with. Somebody's got the devil that's peeking in on them, and this is why you and I do not have to put up with people who are mental like this. That's crazy. Well, show me fire energy, but what else you want to bring out here about this? Something's around some type of loyalty situation. There is a jealous party here. The bear is here. Russia could be here with that as well. Okay. Something's finally arriving for somebody out of this nonsense. There's 19 swords out here, and I did another reading, and there was nothing but swords everywhere, and it was crazy. The Three of Cups in the reverse. Well, that water reading that I was doing, my God, people, if you do ever watch my channel and I'm just giving a what for, it's because I'm sure I'm talking to government right now. It's because people think it's okay to hack in on our devices and use people, and it's just not right. It's unethical. And so if you ever tune in on any of my videos and I just stop and I just give a what for, I directly talk to government that's doing crazy in the earth. I don't care where they're from in the world. I don't care where they're from. The tower is here at the bottom of the deck. I don't care where they're at in the world. Nobody has a right to act like some freaking fool on somebody else's life. You are not God. Everybody has rights to get up and move and breathe, and you don't have a right. There's an eyewitness to something out here when the tower comes out. Somebody knows something about something, okay? Somebody's going to get tied up, be hauled off to jail, then they should. There's a relationship problem out here with the Three of Cups. And people don't have to pay for your little cray-cray in your mind over your situation. Okay, it's affecting other people because you've got a problem in your own head about it. Okay, people should not have to deal with your mental problems. Don't care what it's about. Somebody was unforgiving, I guess you're unforgiving. That's your prerogative. But somebody else don't have to worry about the nonsense. There's some type of concern. There is. Somebody's mental today. Somebody's a freak and they're mental. We have the mature man. It came out in somebody else's reading as well. And we have the poverty that's coming. Yeah, using people for their money, like me. Okay, we don't care. We don't care that you just got flour to eat sometimes. We don't care that you're like stressing out because we've got your money and you can try to figure out how you're going to pay your little shelter. We all sitting up here having our steak. Well, you should be concerned because God Almighty is going to let you feel what that feels like, freak. There is some type of a concern out here. There is real big concern out here. 2 concern cards are coming out here. Because of why? What's known on tower? Probably. Most I said today he was going to stomp on his enemy real hard. Because you people are going to stop this nonsense. You people are going to stop this nonsense. And I'm here to shut it down. And I'm here to be a voice for people who are having to put up with your cray-cray. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not. As long as God's on our side, folks. Who can be against us? Not these freaks. Show me fire. Show me fire, you hold it. All the money. Well, y'all are fixing to feel what it feels like. You reap what you sow. To put somebody else out and stealing things that belong to other people. You're fixing to feel what that feels like. Somebody in the water reading, the most I said, somebody was fixing to get beat up when they go to jail. The Most High is going to allow it. Okay, why? Not because God just wants somebody beat up, because they're reaping what they've done to somebody. They have beaten down somebody so hard, energetically. Maybe they have beat up other people. I don't know. They're going to get a taste of their own medicine out here. The Most High said he was going to literally trample. He's going to trample on some people. We got community out here that's upside down and freaking retards. In the reverse of the 3 of Cups. And they've done something with people's money out here, and that's just unacceptable. Something around a banqueting thing came out real heavy yesterday in the Gemini reading and in the Cancer reading. So something about banqueting is here as well. It came out in warding as well. The gifts and the jewels and everything else. I mean, we've had a little thief that's been around. We really have had a little thief that's been around real heavy. And the Most I said they're going to go to jail. And they're caught. They're being watched. The Most I said they were. The thief, and it was to come out. Thus saith Jehovah on the card. They're caught. You are being watched. This thing's over. There's death around. The Most High said an unexpected death is here. It's on the freak. It's a brutal one. There's the cray-cray. There's the mental person there. There they are. There's the person that's losing their credibility because of they're a thief. They're a swindler. Okay, somebody wears the uniforms out here attached to some stuff. Obviously, if we do have upright authorities, I really hope they're out there somewhere. I really like to talk to you. I've been begging to talk to somebody for 5 years for some nonsense that's gone on. Okay, some crazy stuff is going on, and people think it's okay to just we got military people hacking in on. So I don't care who you are and where you're from. I really just don't care. I don't. We have people in uniform doing some nonsense. Somebody's losing their credibility. I guess so. You deal with somebody that is flying off the handle all the time, and here's the looting again. Don't you know? It's here. Speak on, you hold the ELOHIM. We deal with some crazy and perverted nonsense that people have to deal with. That they've done some nasty, and it came out in the water reading. I had to recap that reading. So those of you who tried to watch the original reading, I did leave it up, but I went back and recapped all the cards. So if you want to go back, it's more clear for you to listen to. Show me more information. You'll hold that. Trample these freaks out. If anybody is willing to help me, then I would really like to talk to somebody literally, physically, and I'd like to have some groceries and stuff like that. I have some money that has come in from my YouTube channels for me to pay for a few more days. Thank God for that. But I'm hanging on to that for shelter. I really need some food. So if anybody is able to help, then thank you so much. I'd really like to just have everything that's been stolen from me back. I shouldn't have to ask anybody for anything. I'm talking to government, really. But if anybody's willing, thank you. Arsonist is out here. You go to jail. You are, because that fire card came out today. Capricorn specifically is coming out here attached with you all. Look, the devil card was there this morning. And if you're upright and you're cross watcher and you're Capricorn, then you are. But that devil card goes to that energy, though. And you're not subject to the zodiac. If you're upright, you set You and I set high above the zodiac to rule and reign, like the Most High tells us to. We're dealing with these floating stars that the Scripture talks about, which is the celestial beings and stuff like that. I'm not going to get into it, but Capricorn was highlighted in today's reading, and that's the devil, and it was a very ferocious energy, okay? But it is saying somebody who is born under the sign of Capricorn, if they're a cray-cray, then I guess they are cray-cray. They really are a devil. I guess they really are, okay? This house goes to IUs. It goes to your skeletal system as well. It goes to structure. It goes to a boss. It goes to work. It goes to soulmates. It goes to obsession, okay? It's the glory of Elohim to conceal a thing, but the honor of kings is to search out a matter, is what the Most High says. There's something around a baby, and something about a bus. A bus and a teacher came out in the water reading. Chaotic emotions, because you're dealing with the devil, man. You're dealing with the cray-cray somewhere. They're just absolutely mental. They're just nonsense. The unexpected death also came out and found my hands in the water reading as well. It says, because he sets his love upon me, I will deliver him, saith Jehovah, and I will set him on high, because he's known my name. Do you know his name? It's not God. It's not Lord. It's Jehovah. Okay? And it says, he shall call upon me, and I'm going to answer him. With long life, I'm going to satisfy him and show him my salvation. So people who keep the commandments of God and know their Elohim, I don't care who's been trying to do what, they can never succeed over God's word. It's a lost cause. Something about, again, so in that chaotic general reading that I did on the channel, I named it, they're so mental. There was something about an illegitimate child that did come out. So we do have a baby out here. Something's happened around some baby situation, I guess so. Somebody got pregnant with the boss or some coworker or whatever the deal is, and somebody went crazy and jealous, and there's money attachments to some stuff, or whatever all the connections are. This is nonsense. Somebody's got demons, though, because there's chaotic emotions out here on something. Somebody's got some type of unexpected death out here. Okay, God forbid your baby die. I send you love and light. Whatever that is. If the devil's going to die, let the devil die. There's a destruction out here when the tower comes out. Somebody has an inability, there's an inability to deepen a relationship here. There's somebody breaking apart from something. Okay, well, I send you love and life. You got to go through a divorce. So there's a witch and a warlock out here. Shame on you. That's why you're crazy. The Most I said, you dabble around with that stuff, you get a line of confusion. That's why you cray. There's a locksmith out here. I've had today twice that card come out that states something's under a rug, under a doormat, and I made statements of a key. Because somebody had somebody coming back around to somebody's husband. It was really suggesting a prostitute, a whore was there. But if it's just somebody having some cheating situation, they know where a key is. Then something about keys are here. But you could literally be a locksmith. Okay, somebody did something and made some keys on something. I guess so, whatever. That's a violation of somebody else's privacy. Something high is here. A hill, a mountain. The hill can go back to government in the United States. A mountain. The mountain symbolically talks about a blockage and an enemy. An enemy is out here. Somebody's been used really bad. A landscape, or there's something rising, or some type of a death, and a mound is also here. Okay, again, there's some type of a death out here attached to something going on. It's right there. And somebody's concerned about what's coming out or what's going to take place, or somebody is their death is going to be an execution behind the bars, or they're going to get beat up and unexpectedly die because of the nonsense that they've done. I mean, somebody just they're mental out here. Okay, God says He's going to trample on them. Let God do it, because they're His enemy. They're His enemy. We don't care about them. They're devils at that point. Yes, this keeps coming out today. The Degas. It's incredible. It represents somebody's had a plot around somebody's relationship, whatever it has been. And some people's got some cray around that energy. Okay, the DA. They could work for the DA. the letter D and the letter A and the letter P. There's the PD, the police department. Somebody is a police officer out here, okay? They wear a uniform. They're doing some stuff. The feds came out somewhere today as well, and the 8th house goes back to the feds, okay? They also tickle the wires. Also, something about a redemption is going to be here after some freak gets out of the way. There is a baby. This looks like the Ace of Cups. Something around, this is a money rune or gambling or winnings, or somebody thieved something like that, then they did. It's also a protection, and somebody's able to get up in here and help in a situation and be beneficial somewhere and take control of the situation. It's a big reading. All right, folks. Well, I'll be back later for some more readings. Shalom. Thank you for your help.